PC caution warning is clear and there's no unexpected damage.
Okay, flight crew, close the launch advisory, initiate 02, and on behalf of the launch team, have a great mission.
Thanks.
CLS is go for ET, LH2, play clear, 8 seconds.
T-minus 1 minute, 45 seconds, and counting.
One minute, 30 seconds.
And all systems are go. Spatial Atlantis is about 90 seconds from beginning its 10-day mission to dock with the Mir space station. T-minus 1 minute, 15 seconds. T-minus 1 minute and counting. Everything is still looking good for launch of the Shuttle Atlantis from Kennedy Space Center in Florida. T-minus 50 seconds, and we're transferring to orbiter internal power at this time. The Atlantis is now running off of its 3 onboard fuel cells. Coming up on a go for auto sequence start. And we have a go for auto sequence start. Atlantis' onboard computers have primary control of all the vehicle's critical functions. T-minus 20 seconds. T-minus 15. 12. T-minus 10. 9. 8. We have a go for main engine start. We have main engines up and running. 3, 2, 1. Booster ignition and liftoff of the Space Shuttle Atlantis on a 10-day mission to dock with Russia's orbiting outpost.
Houston now controlling the flight of Atlantis.
Atlantis, roll.
Roger, roll, Atlantis. Atlantis into the roll to place the shuttle in a heads-down, wings-level position for the 8.5-minute ride to orbit. Into the flight, the main engine's now beginning to rev up to full throttle, 104% of rated performance. The throttle up call coming up from spacecraft communicator Kevin Kriegel here in Mission Control.
Minus, go at throttle up.
Roger, go at throttle up.
1 minute, 20 seconds into the flight, Atlantis traveling at 1,500 miles per hour. Now 10 miles downrange from the Kennedy Space Center, 13 miles in altitude. The shuttle's 3 main engines, 3 auxiliary power units, 3 power-producing fuel cells, all functioning normally. One minute, 50 seconds into the flight, standing by for solid rocket booster shutdown and jettison. That command to come from the onboard computers through the master events controller on board Atlantis. Booster officer confirms a clean solid rocket booster separation. Guidance now converging on Atlantis' 3 main engines as they begin to steer for a precise keyhole in space for main engine cutoff.
Nominal.
Roger, performance nominal.
Atlantis 2 engine maroon.
Engine maroon.
Those calls from spacecraft communicator Kevin Kriegel to Commander Mike Baker aboard Atlantis indicating that the solid rocket boosters provided the desired performance during the first stage of this morning's ascent to orbit. And if one main engine should fail, Atlantis has enough inertia to make a transoceanic abort to Morón, Spain. However, all three main engines continue to function by the book 3 minutes into the flight.